Hello, everyone. It's Sandra. I was going to be taking a look through this box of jewelry. This is some of my older jewelry, and this is how I organize my collection. I have many different sort of categories that I put in different boxes, but when I have kind of older stuff and antique jewelry, it goes in this box and another box. So I was going to look through it on my own today, and then I figured maybe we could go through it together because you might enjoy looking through some of my older items in here as well. All right, glad you're with me. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you want. Tell me what your favorite pieces are, and let's have a look at some of my older jewelry. I'm not sure why I decided to put so much stuff in this pink bag right here. I'm not sure if this is separated out for a reason or just not for a reason, but we can have a look at that. But let's take a look at these old Victorian photographs first. Some people collect these photographs. Well, some people collect old photographs, you know that, but some people collect photographs, especially with women wearing jewelry. And how beautiful is this? So she has this pretty kind of almost like a bow tie looking. That's probably gold or gold filled. These beads may be jet. And look at her earrings too. That's awesome. I love this. Now I think some of these women may be the same. And I got this, oh, she's beautiful. I got this stack at like, kind of like an antique store kind of thing. And the whole stack was together. So I don't know if this is like somebody's family or if somebody collected, pictures of ladies with jewelry. So she has that similar kind of thing around her collar. Is this the same one? Let me see. Nope. Okay. It isn't. Are those the same earrings? No. And those are different ladies too. Okay. Look how young, right? And, oh, that's right. There is information on the back. So this is from Worcester, Mass. Providence. Okay. Worcester, 1878. Wow. So look at this. Look at her glasses and earrings. Whoa. Love that. Awesome slide necklace. How pretty. So I think this is her. Yeah, this is definitely her also. Different poses. Probably the same day though, right? Oh, look, different earrings. How cool. Let's see if there's a year. Nope. Palmer, Mass, Worcester, Mass. Well, that's definitely the same person. There's no doubt about that. And then, oh yeah, this one. Look at her jewelry. Oh, she's beautiful. Nice earrings too. I think I was trying to figure out who was who. Like, I think that's the same person, isn't it? I'm not sure. Really nice slide necklace, however. Nice earrings. It's hard to tell. Those may be like cameo earrings. I think she had blue eyes, though. I think that's her. Let's see. Salem, Mass. Worcester, Mass. I don't know. I can't tell. I remember trying to figure this out, and I really couldn't. She's got some nice bling on also. How pretty. Oh, she has something in her hair. Now, let's see. I think some of these don't have jewelry. I think those were maybe the only ones. Let's just quickly go through. Oh, she has a nice little bar pin on. Let's see. He's got some sort of a stick pin or something. Fine looking gentleman. Nice. Oh, look at this guy. Wow. He's seen some living, huh? Palmer, Mass. Well, this guy definitely has blue eyes. When people have blue eyes in these old photographs, they look like that. Like, kind of, people think it looks a little bit scary. I don't. That's really interesting. I'm not sure if that's jewelry or flowers. She's really pretty. Very young. Oh, look at this. That's beautiful. How pretty is she? Blue eyes also, right? Wow, that's really, really big jewelry. Oh, look at these little babies. Oh, that's really cute too. The little bar pins. So I wonder, those may have coral on them because coral was thought in Victorian times to be protective, to be something you could put on your baby that would protect them. Of course, people were very superstitious in those days, and these days too. I guess they're twins, right? One looks a little bit bigger than the other, but they sure look like twins. Let's see. Worcester, Mass. This must all be the same family. Oh, that's adorable. Look at the ears. All right, sorry, some of these didn't have jewelry. Oh, she does. That's a nice chunky chain. I wish I could see what the pendant was. Just a cross. Wow, that's a cool collar too. That's sort of like that Elizabethan sort of collar. More sort of cameo earrings. Oh, she's beautiful. Beautiful eyes. All right, that's it for the photographs. I thought that more of these had jewelry on, but I think those are very interesting. I didn't pay much for these. I don't remember what, but I think that's really cool. I wish I had some of these exact pieces of jewelry. That'd be neat, but I don't. Well, I don't know if we'll have time to get to all these things. So, all right. Well, speaking of coral, we can start with this. I think some of these have problems in here. So I buy most of the jewelry I have at yard sales and thrift stores. I don't usually pay a lot. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I go to auctions and I'll buy box lots of things or individual pieces. But I don't think that's the case with any of this coral. Oh, I love that. It might be missing one little bead or something. That's very pretty. Yeah, this might be replacement. What do you think? That looks like not great soldering, right? I would kind of expect a different thing to be on the back of this. An older situation with the T-bar and stuff. That's beautiful. Oh, I love that. And this one I love too. I forgot about this one. I don't know where I got it. But this is a beautiful, beautiful Victorian knot pin with just the one piece of coral sort of wound around it. And here's our T-bar hinge and our C-clasp. And the pin comes out a little bit longer than the piece. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And it's a necklace too. How pretty. That one might be replacement too. That's sort of weird, unless they just did it kind of sloppy. I love that one. Isn't that the sweetest thing? I love the jewelry really old. I mean, I do love the jewelry from the 40s and the 50s and yeah, every other time period too. I guess the 60s, everything. But I really love this old stuff. So I don't think all of these are broken. This is really nice branch coral. Wow. Look at how big some of these pieces are. What a pretty necklace. That one's in really nice shape. That's beautiful. I love it. And, oh yeah. So these are just some earrings. These are screwbacks. So I think these are from the mid-30s or newer, because that's when screwbacks came out, unless somebody just glued those on. It certainly is hard to tell. And this, yeah, this one has problems. So this would have to be restrung. I would actually love to do that. I was watching a video on it. It doesn't seem like it's that hard, but for me, it might be. I'm kind of challenged when it comes to fixing stuff. Oh, this is such a pretty fur clip. And this one has issues a little bit. Yeah, just even if I like tied those off, because I'm afraid the pieces are going to come off. That's really nice. Look at all that movement. Ooh, I got to figure out what's going on there. Oh, I think I already did put a knot there. Okay. Not too cleverly though. That's really beautiful. I love old fur clips like this. That's a cool item. And oh yeah, so these are likely gold filled. I know I have the other one too. Some pretty coral. Yeah, here's, oh, this is weird. I think I may have 3 of these, right? Yeah, I have 3 of them. So I don't know what the story is there. Gold filled, clearly, right? And then here's another necklace. This one is a double strand. So nice. And then here's just some random pieces. Yeah, this probably goes on something. I will have to try to figure that out. Okay, let me put away the coral. These 2 are my favorites. I just love both of them. Beautiful pieces. Oh, okay, maybe I do have 4 of these. I just found this one too. I see some rings in here. Let's see. Not marked. I usually do like to put things in bags that have the marks or say not marked. And the reason is so I don't take out my jeweler's loop and look at things again and again and again because it hurts my eyes and it's a strain. So that's why I tried to do that. I don't always do it. But this one is a nice oldie. How pretty. Missing some of those pearls. Oh, I never noticed that before until I'm looking at it with my camera. Well, that's a shame. But again, somebody who is clever, not me, would know how to do that. Oh, that's too bad. What a bummer. We can check that stone, though, if you want. Maybe that's a piece of jade. Oh, yeah. I love this one. Now, this one has kind of a crack in it. Isn't that interesting art glass? I wonder if there's a special name for that. I don't know. Not real silver, that's for sure. Looks like copper underneath. Just like silver plated copper, I guess. That's a pretty item. I like that one. I think that's glass, right? I don't think it's a stone, is it? Well, someone will tell me if you know. I know it's hard to tell on the camera. And this one's really cute too. This one is likely Chinese. That's really pretty coral. Oh, I love that carved coral. Not in great shape. It's kind of, yeah, it's like kind of ready to go right here. Now, as if memory serves correctly, I'm pretty sure I got all 3 of these at like a community yard sale kind of thing, you know, where people could just rent a table kind of stuff. And this woman had really old jewelry, and I think I paid $5 each for those. And then this one too. Oh, that one's really nice. It's sort of scratched. Yeah, that's too bad. I did have my friend take some of these to New York City for me to see if she could get some of them sanded down, and she couldn't find anybody to do it. So I wish I knew how to take the scratches out. But we can check these gems, I guess. Do you want to? Let me just get my gem tester real fast. I'm just curious. Let's start out with this one. I'm guessing that's just going to either stay still or go into the red. Yeah, no response. I think that is just glass. And this one looks like glass too. Just sort of the way it's scratched and is sort of cloudy. It looks like glass. Let's see. Yep, I think so. And now we'll take a look at this one. This one might be glass too. I don't know. It's so pretty. I was thinking it was going to go into nephrite, but I don't know. Let's see. This one's hard because they're like, it's so slippery and rounded, but let's see if I can make good contact here without scratching it. I don't know. Who knows? If somebody knows, tell me. I'm not exactly sure. I was expecting it to go up further, but it is kind of hard to keep the needle still because that stone is very slippery. Might just be glass. I don't know. It's certainly pretty in any event. Let's see what else. Oh, I love this one. This one is so beautiful. So this is a special type of glass. This isn't that easy to find. This is Vauxhall glass or Vauxhall glass. I don't know how to say it. But this is beautiful. Now, I got this at an auction, but it was part of a box lot, so I didn't pay a lot for it. It's really pretty when it hits the light a certain way. I love this. Great old hinge. Wow, look at that. This one is so interesting. Very, very glitzy in the lights. It's not really coming across on my camera, kind of as cool as it is in person. I love that. Great brooch. Let's see what kind of interesting stuff is in this bag. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's some cool stuff in here for sure. Starting with this. So the belt buckle motif is a very common thing you see with antique jewelry. Look at that great mother of pearl shell. This is so little. I love this. Yeah, this might be one that is worn right at the neck like we just saw with some of our antique photos. This is in really nice condition. Look at this pretty little thing. I just think this is so artistic. So I do not think this is cloisonné. I think this is champ-levis. I believe that it is pronounced something like that. It's probably wrong. But you see the spaces here where they put the enameling. It's like very large, where you'd kind of put a lot in there. Of course, enameling is sort of like powdered glass. And you place it in there and then you heat it and it all melts down. This is very cool. I guess it's missing a little bit of enameling right there. And this is, I guess, like a lapel stud kind of a thing. That's what I'm thinking. I've kind of never seen one so large before, but this is really a very beautiful antique item. This item didn't come like this. I actually put this together myself because I think it's very age appropriate. So I bought this item last year. This was at like kind of a community sale. I didn't pay much for this, and it was just the piece here on the chain. Isn't this so nice? I love this. So this is called an intaglio. It's kind of the opposite of cameo, if that makes sense. It's like a concave instead of convex, I guess. Look at that's all hand carved. And then I just put it on this fleur-de-lis myself. And this is a pin fob. And I think that's really a wonderful pairing. It looks like this probably came on a similar thing in the day. I just love this. I think it's very cool. Wouldn't that look great on a blazer or a jean jacket? Cool item. This is a really cute little wishbone. How nice is this? Very small. I suppose that's brass. I really like this. I like how much sparkle they have after all these years. I love that one. I guess this one is some sort of a scarf buckle or something. You put cloth through that. I don't know if this would go around the waist or what the story is. I think this was just some sort of a random find in some lot, either at a yard sale or at an auction. I kind of don't remember. I like it though. I think it's interesting. The stones are in nice shape. This one's very pretty too. This one is probably gold filled, huh? It's missing like a little bit maybe. Yeah. Or maybe that's just tarnish. It's hard to tell. I guess it's missing a little bit of the gold. I love this. I love the shape of it. I think it's so very delicate and dainty. I love that one. This one is likely Edwardian. I love this little pin. I can't remember where I got this. I know I've had this for a really long time. I'm trying to think if maybe I got this, oops, maybe I got this from my grandmother. I can't remember. Wow, someone tested it for gold, I guess. Kind of clumsy way to do it. Do you really have to put that much of a notch in it? Kind of ruined the whole thing, the whole back of it. And this may be a replacement catch too. But that one's beautiful. I love this one. I don't know why. Something really pretty about it. This item, I think, was part of a lot. And as you can see, it's from 1883. And it's broken, unfortunately. This was just a little pin. This is some sort of an organization, I guess. RWC or WRC. Not sure. It's kind of a really pretty little gold-filled item, though. This is a nice old pin. Now, I don't know. That may be a Mason's thing. I actually should check that. Not exactly sure. But I like that one too. And this one I really love. Now, I got this one at a pawn store. I bought a bunch of jewelry, and it's missing its little, see the little thing right there? That fell off, I guess, at some point in its life. But everything else looks good on this. Really pretty item. That's an interesting hinge. Look at that. Very cool. I don't know if I've ever seen one quite like that. Pretty neat. Something probably had hung down from that in the day. That one's very interesting. Oh, I love this. So this is a sterling silver whistle. Now I know I looked this up before. I think there's a mark on here. I think this one's Victorian though, as I remember from doing research on it before. I just love this. What a great item, right? And this technique is called repose. This is where they sort of push out the design from the other side. Unless this is like a pressed kind of piece. But I really love this whistle pendant. That's a great thing. A great thing for safety too, you know. This item is very interesting. This was clearly made from a safety pin, and someone was quite clever to make this kind of coat hanger pin that you could wear on your clothing. It opens like this. I just think that's very creative. I think it's a safety pin, right? Yeah, it looks like it is. It's kind of a neat item. Totally hand done, that's for sure. Some sort of little piece of folk art. This crescent moon pin is one of my favorite things in life. I love this pin. And, oh, it says sterling on it. Okay. Yeah, generally, you know, one of my rules when it comes to organizing my jewelry is to never put costume with real. But for a couple of exceptions, my stick pin collection is one exception. And then the older stuff is another exception. Wow, I just love this. Look at the shell. I just love crescent moon jewelry. I think that's very beautiful. Here's a pretty old ring. It says brass right there. And it is, what does that say? BW, I guess. I just had something else that was marked BW. I know I've sold cufflinks that are bare and wild, so I don't know if that's the maker here. You know, there were so many jewelry makers. Some of them, there's sort of no record of either, so it's not always easy to look these up. But this may be somebody we could research. That's a nice old ring, that's for sure. And then this I got in kind of a lot of junk, I think. I think I paid $5 for a whole lot of junk last year, and this was in there. It was kind of broken stuff or stuff that they thought was broken or junk because it's missing whatever's supposed to be hanging down, but I don't know. I kind of like it anyway. And this is really a pretty pin, I think. And I got this as part of a lot somewhere in my travels, and I kept it. People do collect old zippers, and that's what this is part of. I don't know how old it is, but um, yeah, Talon that says, I think that's a really common like zipper thing, but I thought the pull was interesting. It kind of looks like a bowling ball or something, right? I don't know. It might not be worth anything, but that's what I was saving it for, just in case. I should just look it up, I guess. Here's an old pair of glasses. Sometimes these are solid gold. So when I see these, if they're inexpensive, I get them. I think I've had these for a really, really long time. These are not gold. And there's the maker. No idea what that says. Slevins? Oh, Stevens and Co. I see. So we could date it by that. I don't know how old these are, but look at the part that goes behind your ears. It's like really thin wire, which is nice because you could just like bend it to fit your own ears. I didn't have any lorgnettes in my collection. So about a year and a half, I was at an auction and I bought a lot of 3 pair of them. I believe these are all solid silver. Now this one has a slight problem, which I don't think it had when I bought it. So when you push this button, that should kind of open automatically, and I think it doesn't. Let me see. Yeah, so I think, I'm gonna have my husband take a look at how that works. So the spring is still good. This is so awesome. How much do you love lorgnettes? So I bought a lot of 3 of them at an auction, and then I sold the fanciest one, and I got all my money back. So now I could just sell these at a straight profit. And this one is really pretty. What I love about this one is this design, but it's like all worn away because somebody used this a lot. And this one works really well. Boing. Look at this. How cool. These lenses are glass, of course. These are very Mrs. Howell, right? And yeah, it just goes back together like that. How pretty. Just put this on a chain, right? These are awesome. I'm fascinated by these. I really am. And I think, why did I think these were silver? They must have said at the auction. They look like silver though, right? Really great antique lorgnettes. So I have these 2 old buckle brooches, and I think one of them is marked. I guess it must be this one. I didn't pay much for these. Yeah, so this one is marked, and I think when I looked this up, I found out that it's supposed to have a stone in it, I think. But this is really pretty. Look how massive it is. I love it. I love both of these, especially this one because it has the thingy. What is that called? What part of a belt buckle is that? The little, I don't know what that is, but I love both of these. They're just massive and very cool, I think. So I put some picture jewelry in here, I see, and then I don't know what else I put in here. Let's see. I haven't gone through this box in a long time. And you know, one of the good things about getting older is like I forget like that, you know, I just forget. So every time I open up a box, it's like kind of new to me sometimes in a way. This is a nice pretty old thing. I guess that's ivory, isn't it? Really pretty. I guess those are daisies. Another very interesting hinge. Look at that. Let's see it work. That's cool. So sometimes these have a little stop, so it stops them from like overextending. This one does not. I really like this one though. That one's really pretty. I think I got these at, I think they were at a yard sale, actually. Oh, the pin is broken. That's a shame. Darn it. But yeah, there's a great looking guy. Wow. He looks like his last name might be Wentworth. What do you think? Oh, this. Yeah, I definitely got this from a yard sale. I remember this guy, and I remember this picture because it's small and there's 4 kids on it, and I think it's really cool. What a great pin this is. I don't think these were super cheap. Like, I think I bought a whole bunch of stuff, and maybe he charged me 50 bucks or something because, you know, he knew, right? What else did I get from him? No, I guess just these two and other things I sold. I know he had some police department stuff that was antique that I sold. And this one I've had, I don't know where I got this. I also don't know what kind of stone that is. But this is very pretty too. I guess that's a dress clip. Isn't that nice? And the stone is sort of peach, but it skews yellow a little bit. I love this one. I don't know what that is either. There's like, I don't know if there's supposed to be a coating on there, but there isn't one. It's just sort of like a rough feeling stone, which is sort of weird. I wonder if it was like a faux pearl and then it lost its coating or something. Not exactly sure, but I like that one. There's a lot of round pieces in here. I love this one too. How pretty. Aren't you a lovely little thing? This one is intriguing because I don't know, it doesn't look like a girl. It kind of looks like a woman, but it looks like she has a t-shirt on. So I wasn't sure about dating this one. It's not in great condition, but I do really like it. And sometimes pins like this were kind of like morning pins, you know. I don't know what the story is with these, of course. We'll never know. But I think they're very interesting. And here's an awesome locket. No idea where I got this, but I really like it. Look, it's like a village kind of thing. And let's see if there's anything in here. I think it's a locket. Maybe it's a watch. I don't know. Oh, was this one I couldn't open? Hold on. All right, let me try to open it. Hold on. That's right. Now I remember this. Oh, I love this. So that is a young boy. And this, I think this picture is older than this picture. So you see how when you move it in the light, it looks kind of like an X-ray image? That's because this is a dag or a daguerreotype. Oh, I love this. I love her. This one's probably from the mid-1800s. This one's cool. Is there something behind here too? Hold on. Let me look. I don't want to break it. I can't get it. I guess that's just what you pull away to get, you know, to change the photograph. But I'll tell you something really annoying. When I was just trying to open this, I touched my fingernail right there and I grabbed some of that gold coating off, which is a super big bummer. I hate that, but I love this. Oh man, I don't remember where I got this. I know I did a YouTube haul on it when I got it, but was it that jewelry store haul? I am not sure. So I think these are older than these top parts. I think these are very old, and I love these earrings. I don't know why I'm not wearing these. I think I'm going to wear these. These are very pretty. I just think somebody stuck these on here. I think these likely had, you know, shepherd's hooks on them in the day. How pretty are these? Oh, I love you. These certainly might be Victorian. Really pretty glass earrings. Oh, here's another one of my favorite things in life. Okay. So this one I got like at a church sale, but like where you could like rent a table for 20 bucks or something and just sell your stuff. So there was a woman there with some vintage jewelry. I think I paid $5 for this. Did I? $5, yeah. Sometimes I keep the price on just so I can remember. But how pretty is that? Another crescent moon that I think is just lovely. I really think it's lovely. Oh, Italy, okay. This one's really quite pretty. Look at you, little mosaic. Not like super fine work, you know, not like all tiny and micro mosaic, but I still think it's really beautiful. I love sliver moons. This is a very interesting necklace. So these beads right here, first of all, they smell great. They still smell great after, you know, more than 100 years. They don't look like they would smell great, do they? But these are rose petal beads. Now, these are made by crushing up rose petals and then boiling them or something, and you form them into these beads, and they turn black, but they smell great. So rose petal beads have been around for many, many centuries. In fact, they were used originally for as prayer beads, which is why they're called rosary beads. I think these, though, are Victorian. And I'm guessing somebody just made these, you know, at their kitchen table or something. What a lovely item. Not real pearls, that's for sure, right? You see they're like kind of flaking off and stuff. But what a charming necklace this is. These pieces are not easy to find, and this has some value to it also, believe it or not. So this was part of an auction haul, you know, like a box lot kind of thing. I didn't pay a lot for this lot, that's for sure. And I'm already in the money for sure. So, but I will probably stick these on my eBay page because I think these have real value. And it's just amazing that they still smell great. Can you imagine in the day how much fun it would be to wear this because of the scent? It was probably much stronger then, but they still smell like roses. So how beautiful is that old necklace? Just like that antique whistle I was showing, this also could be used on a chatelaine. This is called an aide memoire, and it's just beautiful. I love it. It's not silver. It is only silver plated. You can see that. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but see where the silver kind of is rubbing off. So I got this at a yard sale, believe it or not, years ago. And the guy had like a lot of expensive stuff for sale, like Elvis stuff and Coca-Cola stuff. And but this wasn't a lot of money. I don't know. I picked it up and I was like, "Hey, what is this?" And he goes, "You know, it's not real silver or anything." And I said, "Yeah, I know, but it's really old and it's really beautiful." I can't remember what he charged me, but it certainly wasn't more than, you know, $5 or something. So I love this. So you take the pencil out, you take your little notes in here, right, to aid your memory. And the pencil's still good. I mean, it's just in beautiful condition. I just think this is charming. I wish I knew who had this one. I mean, I wish I knew who had all of them, but what a beautiful item from days gone by. All right, I'm not going to have time to do all of these, but okay. Yeah, this is one of my favorite things too in life. So this is marked made in Paris, France. That's right why I put that, so I don't have to hurt my eyeballs. This actually also was a yard sale find. And I think it was either $10 or maybe even as much as $20. But look at this beauty. This one is sterling silver. How pretty is this? Look at the little perfume dauber thing. This is in really nice condition too. Oh, I love this. I really love this one. That's likely a little piece of coral. I'm thinking a little coral bead. Look at the workmanship on it. My dog is snoring. I don't know if you can hear that. How beautiful is this pin? Yeah, this one, I don't know. I just love it. And through all these years, the glass didn't crack. None of the silver bits here have broken or anything. I don't remember where it's marked, but I know it does say sterling somewhere or other here. Oh, maybe it's up here. Let me see. Or maybe I just tested it. I don't remember now, but isn't that so delicate and lacy, really, almost? Maybe we can just do the rest of the stuff in here, can we? No, I don't want this to go too long. Oh, okay. There's like so many of my favorite things in here. All right, I love this item so much. This one isn't jewelry though. Okay, I'll just do this and then we'll wait for part 2. This was also a yard sale find, and the woman charged me a bunch for this too. Like this maybe was even $20. I mean, that's still like way under what it's worth. Oh, I love this so much. So this is a little travel photo thing. It's in nice condition too. And so you open it up. Now somebody must have, oh, there it is, right? There's how the mechanism works. Wow. What do you think about that? Isn't this nice? Sorry, the reflection of my phone, that looks really dumb, but let me try to stop doing that. How much do you think somebody loved this man that they kept his photograph in this case? And sorry, I'm just trying to see if it's a dag. I think it is. Let me just take it away for a second. Hold on. This is from the mid 1800s. I just love this, and he's so young. Look at his little like floofy thing over there, his hair. I don't know. I don't know if this is like a Civil War item, or if the person died, and or maybe he went away to war and then his wife or his girl or his mother kept this. But how nice that this was kept all these years. I just love this. You know, I feel like a lot of these things I'm sort of just the keeper of for now, right? Until I'm gone, and then I will pass them on to my family, who will probably like have an antique dealer come in and sell everything for like $100 or something. But I don't know. I feel a lot of these items are an honor actually to keep. So this is a nice old religious item. So this painting job, see, it's not like very detailed, and I kind of think that's what the charm is on it. Just me personally. Like it wasn't some amazing artist or anything. It was just somebody who painted this quickly, and so this was probably a somewhat affordable piece, which I don't know, I just kind of like about it. And then this. So this one is painted much, much more nicely. How pretty is that? Yeah, and it's signed too, LP. I think I tried to look up who that was, but I don't think it was anybody. Isn't that nice? I really, really think it's beautiful. And it's 800 silver, right? Which means 80% silver. Unlike when things are marked 925, for example, and then they're 92.5% silver. So this is less silver, but it is still silver. Little pendant. That's lovely. This will be the last item I'm going to do today. So we'll just call this part 1, and then we will continue on because I have a lot more stuff in the box. So this is the oldest piece for today. And some of my viewers actually helped me with this. I got this as part of a haul. I think maybe this came from that antique store haul that I bought. I am not sure, but I believe this is Georgian. And to my shock, to my absolute shock, at the end of this haul video, I said, let's just test these stones, you know, and they're real. So it's kind of cool. Let's test them again now. I'll show you what I mean. I also wonder if this is gold. Maybe we'll test for that also. This is some beautiful, beautiful piece. Is that a mark? Hold on. I never noticed that before, did I? That is not a mark. It's just a little missing thing. But I love these sort of bezel set stones. Oh, look at that. I just love this. So let's see. I think the reds were ruby, right? And the green was emerald. That's what I think. If memory serves, which it probably doesn't. So let's check the green stone first. Yes, that is an emerald, I think. And then I think the red stones are rubies. It's hard to get good contact without this thing slipping, and I don't want to scratch it, but it's not going to make it all the way there. But last time they did test for rubies. I don't want to, I'm just afraid the needle's going to scratch that stone. So that's the thing. But isn't that an object of beauty? It doesn't look to be gold, but why don't we just test it? Let me move this out of the way. I'll get my gold testing stuff out. I really dislike scratching old pieces like this because it is going to leave a little bit of a mark. Yeah, I'll try to be careful. I'm going to really do it gently, and then I might not get enough, you know, but let me see what I can do here. On the back, of course. And I'll do it on the edge here, I guess. Let's see. Got the 10 carat. That's holding strong. Let's try the 14. Well, it's certainly not 14, that is for sure. But there's the 10. You can see the metal is just staying in place. The 14 karat, it is not. I don't know. It may just be, you know, gold plated. I'm not going to try to scratch it down to find out how deep the gold is. Maybe I'll bring this to my, you know, my jeweler. But what a beautiful pendant is this. Wow. That's kind of magnificent. So that's kind of gorgeous. Well, that's it for part 1 of my antique and vintage jewelry collection. Stay tuned for part 2 and other parts as well, because I have at least 2 boxes full of this old stuff. I love the old pieces so much. I hope you do too. Please leave me a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like, and have a great day, everybody. Okay, bye-bye.